What's up, YouTube? I'm back again with another video, and this time I'm taking out, just getting, it's an Ultra Steel tool set from Walmart for 20 bucks. I just got this in today. There you go. It got the wrenches right here. It's got the alley wrenches right here to the top. It's got the screwdriver sets down here. It's a nice set for 20 bucks. It's got the socket wrench right here. Not socket, but a ratchet. It's a pretty good ratchet. It's a steel back. It's good for small jobs. Nothing real heavy. Get real heavy, go for the impact stuff, which I'm going to get an impact set also. Go here. I got a few impact wrenches, maybe 5 or 10. Got a couple impacts in here. This is more for the heavy duty stuff. You need stuff like this right here for the big half-inch sockets. Ratchet set. I got a lot of tools. Now, when you're dealing with heavy-duty crankshaft and anything impact-wise, you need some big socket, big ratchet like this with an impact socket on the end like that. Well, I don't think this is an impact socket, though. But this is a heavy-duty ratchet. This ratchet costs 40 bucks. I got about 5 of these. You can see how big and heavy duty it looks. It's a good ratchet right there. Okay. And let's see, can I get that impact socket? So far I ain't got but one impact socket in the house here. I got some in my toolbox outside in the yard. Let's see. But yeah, this is a nice set, like I said, for 20 bucks. You can't go wrong at Walmart. Do basically all basic jobs and stuff that you'll need. Check it out, YouTube. I know some of you guys will run and pick this little set up. For the price you pay, you can't go wrong with this. You gotta look for the impact. You can see it. Okay. You can see the impact now. Here we go. Matter of fact, I got the impact, which is a 17 millimeter impact socket. And it's right here. See, most impact sockets are black, heavy duty. And this I had from my Honda crank pulley, which is a 17 millimeter socket. As you can see, right there is a 17 millimeter metric. And like I said, you need a set black. Most impact sockets are black, and you basically need these for heavy equipment, heavy jobs. Best to get impact sockets. Like you're dealing with crank pulleys and motor mounts and stuff like that. I recommend you use impact sockets for that. But you know, impact stuff is a little bit much more expensive, but they're better quality tools also. So, you know, like I said, if you're doing heavy stuff, go with the impact stuff like this. For crankshaft pulleys and stuff like that, get that impact stuff. And this right here, basically for a small job like water pumps, radiators, you know, power steering pumps, alternators, even starter. This set will even do a starter. You might ain't could turn a few bolts on a transmission, but it gets iffy, you know. I'm pretty sure it'll work to turn some bolts on it. Oil pan, change your oil and stuff like that. This set do good for that. And like I said, this set will cover all the basic needs on a vehicle, except for the heavy stuff. Like I said, like axles, CB axles, and crankshaft pulley and stuff like that. I highly recommend you use impact stuff. The black socket I just showed y'all, that's like this right here. You get a bigger socket than this, use on CB axles and stuff. Go with the impact stuff like this. Crankshaft pulley, bolt remover. Go with impact stuff like this. And, you know, working on stuff like wheel bearings and stuff like that. Go with the impact stuff like this right here, because this is much more heavy duty, and these sockets is not gonna crack. They heat treated, so it'll take a lot of impact, a whole lot of impact. Socket like these right here. So like I said, guys, I hope y'all know the difference. Now these tools right here, this tool set is basically for basic small jobs. Like I said, like alternators, starters, radiators, water pumps, you know, stuff of that nature, brake work, no small stuff, starter, you know, power steering pumps. It's good for jobs like that, but when you get up to that heavy duty stuff, go with the impact stuff. Like I said, crank pulleys, CB axles and stuff like that. Go with that heavy duty stuff like this. But like I said, the impact sockets like this are much more expensive than stuff like this. You know, so gotta look out for that too. But yeah, the next thing I'll probably get in a couple weeks will be an impact socket set. I seen one at Walmart I wanted to buy for $25, $30, something like that. It's just got a row of impact sockets, so I get that next. And the convenient about these right here is basically like, you know, when you're doing a job, when you're working on a car, all your tools will be together. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to really fumble around and look for this and look for that. That's really the convenience about having a set like this right here. Everything right there. All the sizes you basically need on a vehicle is right here. You ain't got to run way over here to your toolbox and then run back over there to your toolbox. So, you know, you got all you need. Change your oil, whatever. You got everything right here that you need. And basically the only thing you had to do is just keep them together, you know. Don't get them scrolled all over everywhere, you know, where you can't find them. That happened to me a lot. I have in the past, I have lost some of them, you know. They get lost here and some of them get lost there, and then you ain't got no set no more. But anyway, you know, for $20, I highly recommend this set. It's a lot of them in here. It's 111 piece, I think. Let's see. It's 113 piece. If you can see right there, it's 113 piece tool set. And this one here got like the screwdriver thing right here for the screwdriver. That's pretty good. It's got the adapter right here. It's pretty good. It's got like the spark plug wrench right here for some cars. This what this is. This is a spark plug wrench right there. And you know, like I said, it's a nice set. Got your screwdrivers, sorted screwdriver kit right here, right here, right here, here, and here. And the wrenches, it got all the way from a 1/2 to a 9/16. And in the metric, it got all the way from a 8mm, no, from a 6mm all the way up to a 14mm in the metric. And in the socket, it got all the way from a 5/8 to a 5/32 in the standard. And the metric in the socket, it got all the way from a 4mm on up to 15 millimeter. So you got a lot to choose from. It's got the coupler right here with the adapter thing right there for the smaller size sockets. Like I said, it's got a pretty heavy duty ratchet right here. It's got a steel back for small jobs. And like I said, no, this do basic water pumps, starters, radiators, alternators, stuff like that. And that's what this set is basically for that. Doing brakes maybe. But you know, when you get into that heavier stuff, you need a ratchet like I told you, and an impact socket like I showed you a few minutes ago. When you're doing that little heavy, when you get into that heavy duty stuff, like axles and crankshaft pulleys and stuff like that, you either use a breaker bar or use a big heavy duty socket like this. And this socket right here cost me, this ratchet I meant, my bad, ratchet. This ratchet right here cost me $40. And this is a PM Chrome. And like I said, this one ratchet cost me $40 right here. This is a heavy duty one. This for big jaw like axles, crankshaft pulleys, motor mounts, and on. So that's when you need to go for that big heavy duty stuff when you're doing them kind of jobs. Yep. And I got some smaller sockets in here too also. Some smaller ratchets. And I got basically a little bit of everything up in here that I work with. You know, I got lock plate removal. This for working on the steering wheel. A little bit of everything. Wheel puller. Some of the stuff you need when you're working on high impact stuff, you know. Just get the black socket set, like I said. And like I said, this set only costs $20 at Walmart. I highly recommend it, guys. It's 113 piece. And just go out and get it, guys. So what it look like, comes in a blue set right there. If you can see it good. It's really nice to have. I highly recommend. Got the screwdriver right here. And $20 at Walmart. Guys, you won't go wrong on this one. So I hope y'all run out and get it. Got your Allen wrenches up here on both sides. There and there. And just run on out and pick you up one. And guys, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. I thank all my subscribers, all my viewers. And till next time, I'll see y'all on the next video. Go to Walmart and get you some tools. Peace out, YouTube.